Forgot I have my glasses off again. Okay, I think I'm like, I know I'm online, but I think I'm live, and I think there he is. There I am. Very whited out again. I think it might be a combination of this screen, because I look less whited out on this screen, but on this screen it's incredibly pale. So it might just have like a different. I mean, it's got better color, you know, resolution and all that stuff. But this one, oh, that's weird. This one's older, so it doesn't have the best. It's a lot more blue looking. But yeah, and these glasses are also filtered with a blue filter, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just my glasses. I don't know. Am I super whited out, or is it just the different screens? It might just be the different screens. Anyway, Discord. Okay, telling Discord, and Discord is told. There you go. I feel really bad for people who have to work on Sundays. I kind of feel like the whole planet should shut down on Sundays, you know? Apart from emergency services and stuff like that, you know? I don't think it's not really a religious thing. I just kind of feel like there needs to be at least one day where nobody has to work a week, you know? And some people have like days off in the middle of the week and stuff, and I always feel like that's kind of annoying, because like if you're planning to do stuff, then other people have different days off, and it's like, what the fuck? Everyone should have the same day off, at least the same one day off, you know? But it's whatever. Right, so Discord is working. And here's Jeffrey. Awesome. You look fine to me, Tubbs. Oh, you mean the white balance, because it's very whited out. I am really not this pale, but the light is really bouncing off. It's not that hard of a light. So yeah, remember when I used to put my sunglasses on top of the camera to basically like do that? I kind of feel like I should do that again. The problem is that my sunglasses, they got very dusty, and the dust kind of, and the film that was over the sunglasses kind of like separated a little bit, so now they look very strange, and they don't look weird to look through. So I could just put it on top, but it looks just it. There's something wrong. It's something wrong. Can I reach those? Are they in the spiderweb area? Because at the back of my desk there's a ton of spider webs, and I'm just like, should I put my hand over there to try to reach that, or should I use the grab? I've got a grabber. This was super dusty. I wiped this off recently. Look how shiny it is now. Wow. My grab, apart from the end, but the end is basically going to be that dirty all the time. But yeah, it was like that dusty and that crappy looking. And then I basically like I wiped all the rest of it and the handle, and now it looks all shiny and new. It's crazy how clean that looks. You just don't notice how dirty it looks until you basically touch it, you know. And I touched the bar, and it was like, ew, it feels grainy and not smooth at all. What the fuck, you know? But yeah, so I'm gonna. Grabe. Oh, it did go through a spider web. Okay. And gently place. Gently. Gently. There we go. And gently. Okay. Can I touch them? Yeah. Can you see that? How the sheen is kind of like weird looking on it. It's kind of visible, but it's like green in the middle and then blue around the edges, and it's got this kind of like weird. It's like there's a very clear dust layer, and like I said, I kind of don't want to touch it, but when it was over the camera, it was a lot better, and I might do that again because yeah. Yeah. The drawing for Damon and his pup is awesome. I love it, Tubbs. That's what we're going to work on. You are going to see it later on in this episode. So I've got like weird indigestion-y hiccupy thing because I ate a lot of bread recently. I had a lot of chicken and bread, and it was basically I made myself a bunch of sandwiches, and found out that my store, the place that does sushi, which is in our supermarket, I found out that sushi is actually really good for you because in the UK we've got like we've got these on the food labels. I know I've explained this already. Do I have a food label? Yes. I got the yogurt from last night. Oh, it doesn't have it. I don't know why it doesn't have it, but that's annoying. Oh, because it was on the label. It was on the top label. I've got an empty Pepsi bottle, okay, but yeah. So here we go. So you see this bar of all of these different like it tells you the calories, the fat, the sugars, and the percentage of how much of a percentage you're supposed to eat that in a day, right? And I basically it means that they've started doing this ever for like 15 years. They basically 15 years ago they started doing this because they wanted to make people more aware that they're eating too much sugar or too much salt or having too many like too many trans fats or fatty stuff. So basically like they started doing that, and they made it super simple so idiots could understand that if it's a red color, if the percentage is high, because not a lot of people know about percentages apparently, then it will be more of a red color. This is Pepsi Max, so as you can see, there is, I know it's sideways for you guys, but there's 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of saturates, 0 grams of sugar, 0 grams of salt, and it's not even calorie. It's basically water. It's just flavored water. And it's all 0% because there's nothing in it besides basically flavored water. And yeah, so all of our food, all of the food that you can get from like the store has to have like this kind of arrangement on it. If they don't, they usually just like products that they import from outside of the UK. But yeah, so it has to have this kind of arrangement on it, and basically it shows you like if it's within your daily recommended allowance of calories or of salt or fats or whatever, it basically will be green. If it's lower than that, it will be green. If it's kind of like more than average, if it's got more salt than average, it will be orange. And if it's got way too much salt in it, like twice your recommended daily amount, or above 50% or something of your daily recommended amount of salt, then it will basically be red. And that's what they do, right? You can't buy a food though. I've noticed this, and I've hunted. I've hunted around the supermarket. I've hunted around, and very few foods or things in general basically have all green. There is basically nothing that has all green besides, basically flavored water. Um, that's what Pepsi Max is. It's carbonated flavored water. Um, but it's my beverage. So yeah. But yeah, there's like nothing in the entire store. Even that vegetable lasagna that I had was very high in salts and very high in sugar because it was sweet potato. It was a sweet potato lasagna. So fuck. It's like you can't. It's almost impossible to get anything that's in just green or just with a little bit of orange. Marks all across the board. Fucking sushi. Sushi has all green apart from um, in the salt area because of the soy sauce, I imagine, and some of the fats or something. It's basically all green apart from orange. It's the first thing that I've found that tastes good, that basically is good for you, and it's like I don't have to worry about oh, I can't eat anything salty now because the thing I ate before was orange or red in the salt, so I can't eat anything else that's salty today or whatever. It's like fucking hell, fucking sushi. It's amazing. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, sushi. It's a miracle. I had sushi earlier today and it was so good. And it was basically like, oh, this is also very good for you. So I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to actually wipe these to see if that would come off. But like I said, I've got a bad feeling it's going to damage it somehow. It's going to take off some of the coating or something. Luckily, these are my green ones. I'm not super a fan of the green sunglasses, which is one of the reasons why they were in my office as the backups to the ones I usually wear, which are in the house and stuff, which get wiped by a dry cloth all the time. So I've got Dettol wipes. The Dettol wipes. Pomegranate and lime scented. Dettol antibacterial wipes. Which means I probably have to get a tissue to wipe these. Hey, Kyle. Oh, shit. Yeah. It's interesting on the food labels. Yeah, does America have anything like that? I don't remember it having anything like that. I think it's just regular. Yeah. But everything in the UK, including some restaurants, even has this on their menus and stuff. And it just tells you yeah. It tells you all of the good foods and what's good for you and what's bad for you and all that stuff. So yeah, it's I mean that's really cool. So I found sushi. I just have to continuously keep eating sushi, which is expensive and might get a bit boring, but it's good for you. Sushi is incredibly good for you, apparently. That's weird. Can you hear that? That roughness on the sunglasses? That should not be that way. Yeah, that's damaged the sunglasses. See? Shit. Yeah. So there's that bullshit. Yeah, so there's that annoyance. But yeah, so I had sushi today, and I made myself some sandwiches. Had sandwiches, and they were really good. They were really good. Nice sunglasses. They were nice, but the coating on them has been compromised somehow. I'm hoping that the other side isn't compromised, because then I could use that side instead. No, the other side is clear so far, anyway. It's just the other side has lost its it's like got a chrome layer or something. I don't know. So yeah, in the UK we've got these labels, and basically the labels are really good, because they tell you how much of your daily intake of like salt and fats and stuff like that you're allowed, basically, before it becomes unhealthy. Um, Again, super helpful for a lot of reasons, but occasionally irritating as fuck when you find out that you can't actually find anything that hasn't got at least one red thing in it, and it's like, oh my god, but it's so good. Why has this got so many red and orange things? So yeah, the UK is a really good place if you want to have a diet. If you want to start a diet, because essentially, if you want to be on a diet, or on a low salt diet, or on a low fat diet or something, then it's really easy to basically come to the UK and then use um, their system, use the system on the labels that basically just say that, because you just try to stay away from any of the red stuff, the redly marked salt area things, or redly marked fat area things, and all that stuff. Anyway, and you like sushi? I do like sushi. Like I said, though, the sushi selection at the local supermarket, which is where I actually get my sushi from, because we don't have like a sushi restaurant that delivers here. We don't have any restaurant. No restaurants deliver here. Ugh. Um, their sushi is pretty good, but like I said, no selection. Basically, you normally get a couple of bits of plain, just like a little bit of carrot, a couple of carrot rolls, two California rolls, um, uh, some. Oh, what are the little sushi bricks, like little rice bricks with um, some prawn on them, or some is it prawn? Yeah, I think it's prawn. I think they're small prawns on top of them. Is it shrimp? It might be shrimp. What's the difference between shrimp and prawn? Whatever one's the bigger one is that you get two of those, whatever, and a mackerel sushi, and that's it. That's your whole pack. And like I said, that's really good. That's my regular order, and it's very good, and it's very filling. It's making my mouth water, because that's how good it is. Um, so yeah, I haven't been here in a while, so I decided to pop in. Well, I'm glad you did. I hope you're okay. And thanks for being here. Yeah, see, like I managed to wipe it off, but it's lost some of that chrome effect. Like on this side, it's completely fine. But on this side, you can see it's scratched and really badly damaged. Does it actually make a difference? Yes, it does. Wow, okay. It's a lot less purple. Ooh, that's annoying. Oh well. Well, they'll still work as a filter for you guys. This may be loud. That's a bit better. Am I right? It's not super glaring. Actually, wow, on the playback on this side, it looks really good. So, is that better? You can see me okay? I'm not whiting you out. This. It's weird. I have no idea why. Um, nice sunglasses. Again, they were really good sunglasses. Um, they were really good sunglasses. I got a pack of 3 of those, and they basically wrap around your head, which is good because I don't know if you could tell from my current glasses, but they don't go completely behind my ears because I have, I have a bit of a thick. I have a lot of muscle and fat around my neck and head area. Basically, it kind of like ends here. Like all of my chunkiness kind of goes up my neck. Like, I mean, look at that. It's really annoying for hats. Can't really get hats that look good. But anyway, yeah, I got some of these glasses and they fold up. And they're not completely indestructible, but I saw somebody else wear them, and I was like, oh, where did you get those? And they told me, they sent me the Amazon link, and I was like, purchased, come in many different colors, and yeah, I basically just got like a pack. I got a red one. I got a pack of 4, I think. I got a red one, a black one, green one, and a blue one. And basically, I rotate them around the house and stuff, and it's really good in summer because and having so many of those, because I could have one on me at all times, which I need because of my hypersensitivity to light, sound, and everything apparently. And I could have one on me, one in the car, one in the house, and one in my office. So it's like awesome. And I tried to rotate them, but I just kept forgetting about the one in here because it used to be perpetually connected to the camera like it is now. But somewhere along the line, I put it. Oh shit! So Harvestman, those fake spider things. They're not spiders; they're fake spiders. It just ran past the wall here. um, yeah, kind of my reaction kicked in. I'm sorry. Yeah, I left them in here, and they didn't move from here. But the problem is that in my office, unless I dust every other day, because I live in the countryside and in farmland, in the middle of farmland in particular, with really good soil, basically, there's a lot of dust, and then there's regular dust, and also this is a shed, so there's even more dust. So it's like it's crazy. Like this laptop is new and it's already super dusty. and I've already had to dust it like 4 or 5 times. It's crazy. So if I just leave something alone for just a couple of days, it gets super dusty. Crazy. So it was at the back there, and then it kind of got pushed even further back when I moved, when I switched laptops and had to unplug all of the laptop stuff, including the camera. And now it's here. Now I cleaned it and it's back, but the dust seems to have like damaged or an already damaged part of the glasses, and me rubbing the dust around on the glasses, even with the super nice smelling. It's really nice smelling. The antibacterial Dettol pomegranate. It's pomegranate and lime. That's what it said. But yeah, that's really nice smelling. It's really nice in my office. Yeah. Rubbing that around on a dusty area kind of like damaged the lens a bit more, and now it's just damaged on one side. So I'm guessing this is going to be permanently the camera filter. And the reason why I use it as a camera filter, or at least when I did back then, is because there's no way of changing the camera settings using SteamYard, which is really irritating. I can change what camera I use, and I can even sometimes change the resolution, the size of the output of the camera. But essentially, I can't change anything else about it. There's no finer settings, so this is the best that I can do. Anyway. And you've been good. I wonder what damaged them. Like I said, it's the dust. Like, the initial damage, I'm guessing, was just because they were in my pocket one time and they got scratched and nicked in one corner or something. And like I said, the dust, when I wiped it with the super soft cloth, basically when I wiped it, it just moved the dust and scratched it some more and made a bigger problem than it already was, and that's sad. So yeah. I see the streaks on them. I'm sorry about your sunglasses. It's okay. It's like I said, they're the green ones. I hardly use the green ones. I mainly use the red ones, black ones, and blue ones. Well, I think the blue ones, it's over the blue or red ones that are basically that were in Damon's car for a long time, because I haven't been anywhere for like a year and a half. Essentially, that probably has the same issue. I need to wipe that one a lot, but the one that's in the house and the one that's usually on me, I kind of rotate, so they kind of get wiped, just very, very gently, wiped and cleaned regularly, so they're probably fine still. Oh, that's a nice and creative filter. Well, again, like I said, it's the best I can do at the moment. I don't know what other way of like fixing that. I did have some gels for like stage lights. You know how you can basically put lights on the filter on the filters on top of the light. They're called gels usually, to basically turn the light blue or red or green or whatever. I did have some of those somewhere in the house, but I don't know where they've gone. So I might be able to just do that. I could just use sweet wrappers. Didn't we do that one time? I'm pretty sure I did that one time. I did used to do that on my phone camera, like on the previous generation of phone. I basically took off the phone case and put a sweet wrapper like on the camera, and it made everything kind of like look green or blue or whatever the wrapper was. A lot of the time it was purple, so everything would looked a bit violet, which was cool. But also, if you turn the light on, because it's right next to the camera, it would sometimes just shine out a big red light and stuff like on your flashlight. It's like it was funny and cute. So I could just do that in the future. I don't know, but this solves the glaring whited out problem. Although it seems to have gone the other way. It seemed to be very, very dark now, and moody, dark and moody light. Spooky. I hope it doesn't come back. Oh, it's the Harvestman. The Harvestman. Yeah, I don't know if you get them in the States. They're basically fake spiders. You know, I did go on about this last year. I think last year or the year before, because they're seasonal. They're basically everywhere for a little while, and then they go away in the winter. I don't know where they go in the winter, but they disappear. But yeah, they have like 3 or 4 defensive strategies. The first defensive strategy is basically to just look like a spider when they're walking, um, because they look like the daddy longleg spider, which is the most hated spider in the UK, I think. Because they're creepy and gross looking, and just they walk like a daddy longleg spider when they're walking. They've got big long legs. But yeah, they're one of their other strategies is that basically they lay themselves flat, like they completely flatten themselves out, so they look like stars, just like little dot, and then just legs, kind of, and it again, it's supposed to kind of like make them invisible. It looks, you know, it looks like a crack in the wood or wall or whatever. But essentially, for some reason, they seem to do it most often in on white walls or cream-colored walls. Basically, it's just really obvious. They're really fucking obvious when you just walk past the building, and it's just there's a little star just on the wall. It's like you're sucking at hiding. I totally can see you. You're just idiots. Yeah, so they've got that strategy, and they're quite fast, so that's another strategy. And what's the other strategy? They sometimes do just hiding cracks and stuff, but yeah, the main strategy is just they look like a spider. So you know, other bugs and insects basically leave them the fuck alone, because you know you don't mess with spiders. But they're not spiders. They're not all spiders. Um, they're annoying though, because they don't have the grip of spiders, and they don't make silk. Essentially what they do is they crawl up things very, very funny, in a very funny way, which is irritating as fuck, because you think that one of them's crawling up your leg, and it's like, oh, go away. So yeah. Oh man, that sucks. If you want help with filters, I might be able to help out sometime. Okay. How? I do have some clip-on filters for my phone camera, which is the one I used all of the phone stuff. What's been happening this week? Oh my god. How, yeah, I've been on for 30 minutes and I still haven't gotten to the what's happening. Yeah. What's been happening this week? Not much. I've been still really sad, but it's been happening at times when I'm not talking to anybody. So that's a good thing, really, because I absolutely hate being depressed and talking to people. You know, I really hate like faking it, because that's one of the ways that I kind of like I generally cope. I just try to act as if I am not dying on the inside. You know, because if you force yourself to, you know, appear to be happy, then sometimes that does work. Sometimes, even if it's only temporary, sometimes it does work. But yeah, I do that around Damon a lot. You know, try not to show that I'm super depressed, not because I'm hiding it. I'm telling you about it for one thing, and I've told Damon several times, you know. But it's more about kind of like manifesting happiness by acting happy, you know. Oh, it's like that thing where if you basically force a smile, you sometimes it can actually make you happy. Or basically, if you if you fake laugh, then you can basically kind of infect somebody with by laughing, by making them laugh, because of social pressure and conventions and stuff. It's kind of like that, you know. If you just try to act positively, occasionally, it it does make you feel a bit positive. So yeah, like right now, you know, I'm not this upbeat rarely right now. It's just that because I'm talking to you guys, I'm just kind of like, you know, I don't want to sound like, life sucks. You know, life is pain. I am the night. I don't know why I went into the Batman mode. But you know what I mean? It's like I don't want to be that guy. But you know, if I can't keep this up. Basically, if I try to be this positive and upbeat for more than like 3 or 4 hours, then I probably will just die. I don't know. So yeah. um. So yeah, I've been feeling very down and sad, but that's just because of the change in diet and just generally eating a little bit less. Just a little bit less has made me, uh, you know, made my mood dive bomb. Ugh. So yeah, I will probably be full on suicidal if essentially I have to absolutely must definitely lose weight. Jesus, not looking forward to that if that's ever going to be a thing. Yeah, but yeah, but I started my medication yesterday, and that's fine. Was incredibly gassy. I have no idea if that's just the blood pressure medication or what, but my stomach would not shut up, and every now and again I had to keep shifting in my seat because I had to release some gas, and it was just so. I mean, it'd be embarrassing if it wasn't just, you know. Yeah. So I have no idea. I have no idea what that was about. But yeah, I did upload a couple of videos. I shot one of the videos and uploaded it to the patrons. I haven't uploaded it to YouTube just yet, to regular YouTube just yet, because the internet's been weird today. Plus, I've not been working. It's Sunday, so I tend to not work so much on Sunday. Um, so yeah, I might upload that after the live stream. Oh, excuse me. um, but yeah, I shot the video. Apparently, it's really good. Somebody said that it was really good. They liked it at least. Um, so I got one person that said that they liked it. Um, but yeah, that's basically been it. We're just the. I feel like I can return to semi normalcy. Finally, and yeah, with the diet plan, with the diet changes, and the you know, from what I understand about my current internal health and all that stuff, um, I feel like I'm okay. I'm there. You know, I'm back at my new normal, as they say, I guess. Um, I'm okay with it. Okay. Hi, Pen folks. MSDR. Okay. Says, hey guys, what's up? Um, you're making fun of my work mood. Your work mood? Just like Roger from American Dad dies from being nice to people. Um, His bitchiness. As long as if he releases his bitchiness a little bit at a time, then he'll be okay. But like as far as I understand it, if he's just nice to people all the time and he doesn't release any of the bitchiness, then basically, yeah, he dies. It may be your diet changing your insides. Like I said, it might just be my diet, but I think it was like the medication. Um, it felt more like my medication. It felt like my biome had to shift a little bit to basically figure out what to do with the new environment that's in there now. I don't know. But yeah, I felt tired, gassy, and just generally just bleh, just yawning. But it could be the medicine. Yeah, like I said, I think that was the medicine. I think the random gassiness was the medicine. I have been a bit gassier ever since I did change my diet a little bit more. Um, like I said, I'm just not eating. My diet hasn't changed that drastically. Uh, I'm just not eating as much, and I'm also not eating any additional sugar stuff. Like I'm not having pudding after dinners and stuff like that, and I'm not having, by pudding I mean like I'm not having like a cookie or like I switched my milk from full fat milk to half fat milk and all of that stuff. Basically I just eating healthier. But like I said, I was pretty good. I was actually pretty good. That's one of the reasons why my doctor thought I was lying when I basically said about my diet and everything, until she realized that it's like, oh, that's right, that explains your weight, right? It's like you're eating you've got a very diverse diet. Like your diet is actually very, very diverse and healthy. Like she was very surprised. It's because she almost admitted that she thought I was lying because of it. But then basically, when I told her how much I ate, she was like, "Oh, okay." I'm not that fat. That's the problem. I wouldn't mind if I was absolutely huge, but I would actually very, very much like that. But it's just that I'm above average in weight. I just the way that I think I look and everything and feel like I am, So I don't feel like it's justified to for her to think that I'm such a pig. But yeah, she basically thought I was lying when I said that I really enjoy fruit. I really enjoy fruit. I make myself salads like at least a couple of times a week, and I get my 5 a day in. I don't drink. Basically, I do have Pepsi Max. I did say to her, my Pepsi Max is awesome, and I love Pepsi Max. It's my beverage. You know, I go for a 2 liter every other day. I would say. But most of my fluids comes from juice, and like most of it is fresh juice that not from concentrate and that we juice ourselves and all that stuff. So yeah, she was like, but you must be well, she didn't say this, but just kind of like the way that she was dancing around the subject, she thought I was lying about all of that. um, because it's like, well, you must go to McDonald's like at least a couple of times a week, right? Or go to fast food places all the time and stuff like that. And it's like, no, even before lockdown, I basically I once a week, if I was lucky, we would go out to eat, and and most of the time it was either McDonald's or KFC. Once a week. And yes, I would get a family meal for myself at KFC. And yes, I would order one of every kind of burger. meaning, you know, I'd get a chicken burger, a fish burger, or veggie burger, and a beef burger, and nuggets, and fries, um, and a milkshake, and a dessert. So yeah, it's basically, but that was it. That's what I mean. It's like, I don't know. I think it's bullshit. But she basically was just like, oh, it's the amount. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, it's the amount. It's like, if yes, yes, it's like the bowl of. There'd be like we don't actually have a bowl of fruit. We have like a basket that hangs in our kitchen. Um, 10 piece or 20 piece? What do you mean? Nuggets? 20 piece? Are you kidding? We actually have 25 piece, the share box of nuggets. Or are you talking about KFC? Because the KFC is, I actually don't remember. It's been that long how many pieces it is, but I get the family bonus box, bonus bucket at KFC, and that comes with sides, um, and a couple of fillet burgers, and popcorn chicken, and fries, as well as the whatever, however many piece boneless bucket is. I don't know how many pieces it is, but yeah. I know we had something in common. Palafox, I thought we had a lot in common. We have like so much in common. I was just about to say we're pretty much the same person. We're exactly the same person. No, I know everyone's different. It's a thing. So it just reminded me of that picture that I did for my buddy AJ, when I drew him as a fox, and he like really liked himself as a fox, and then this other guy on Twitter, who is like his character as a fox, uh, and he's a Santa bear. He's a very very cute Santa bear. He's just his mannerisms and the outfits that he's got are just so adorable, and I love him. But that's only because he's Santa. So you have to love him. He's Santa. Santas have to be loved. Anyway, yeah, he basically he was like, hey, we're twins, and it's like AJ. I just imagined like AJ. Well, I drew it. AJ Fox, AJ is a fox, and his fox character standing next to each other, and basically AJ just kind of like pokes his tummy and goes like, "Yeah, we look exactly the same, twins, exactly." But yeah, I just did that to me and Panafox, and just been like, it's like, hey, we're practically twins, you know? Like, no. It's the like just imagine him going like, yeah, twins. I don't have a cute as laugh, cute of a laugh, cute of a laugh as Panafox does. Panafox has a really cute laugh. Um. Anyway, yeah. In the UK we have 25 share nugget box at McDonald's. Basically 25 nuggets, but you can get the regular box of nuggets and stuff, which is six. I never understood that. Like six and the 25. You can't put 25. You can't get six equal portions. You can't get equal portions of six out of 25. So that doesn't make sense. But yeah. It literally isn't that as well, because I counted a couple of times, and it's never 25 nuggets. It's usually kind of like just however many they can put in the box. It's like this box holds usually pretty consistently 25 nuggets. So they just fill up the box and then give you the box. So yeah. But it's usually like 26. I swear one time we had like 30, 31 or 32 or something. It's crazy. I never knew your McDonald's order. You never knew my McDonald's. I have said it several times. Basically, going to McDonald's, my regular McDonald's order is um, whatever beef burger I decide is the most tasty at the time. Whatever chicken burger I decide is the most tasty at the time. um, a 25 box of chicken nuggets. Sometimes I don't have the burger. Sometimes I don't have the chicken burger if I'm going to have the chicken nuggets. It's kind of like, it just depends what mood I'm in, because I find that trying to eat chicken nuggets after eating a really nice chicken sandwich or chicken burger is basically a bit it makes the nuggets just kind of like bleh. Like, these kind of are okay, but it doesn't really match the burger. Or if it's a crappy burger, then it's like I've eaten the nuggets first somehow. I don't know. But yeah, it kind of depends what mood I'm in. Um, a veggie burger or a fish burger. Uh, because the fish burgers usually, it depends what McDonald's I'm in. I usually order the veggie wrap if I get a fish burger, because they've got these wraps in the UK. They sell them all of the McDonald's in the UK still. A veggie wrap or a veggie burger, again depending on where I am, and a chocolate milkshake. Big chocolate milkshake. Chocolate milkshakes are really good. And I would then get up and get my ice cream. Damon always orders his ice cream like when he orders all of the food, and it's like, you know, that's going to melt by the time I've already got a milkshake, so I don't want one of those. So I order. I finish my meal first, and then I order my McFlurry or whatever it's called, my ice cream, and a cookie. Usually, and a cookie. Then that's my regular order, and you get fries and stuff with all of that as well. So yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, that's my regular McDonald's order, and my other, my KFC order is usually the just the bonus family bonus bucket with a mix of sides, and for the burger, I usually have whatever promotional one they've got, you know, whatever the new promotional burger is and stuff. And KFC, they've switched up their fries in the UK at least. The KFC special fries are their fries, their regular ordinary fries have been switched to just home cooked home style fries. So I keep saying chips in my head, but I'm like, no, it's mostly American people watching at the moment, so it's fries. So yeah, exactly. Tells we love Santa. I know. I know. I'm really peeved that my Christmas in July thing was ruined by the health bullshit. I'm actually really annoyed at that. I was really looking forward to that, and it kind of just got derailed completely. But yeah, there's always next year, and there's actual Christmas. So yeah, so yeah. I already have like a second Christmas coming anyway, because the second that I get out of lockdown, I am my parents are either coming to me to visit or I'm going to see them. Well, my mum, my parents, my mother, because my dad's dead. I don't know why. I don't know why they're laughing. Um, my parent. I'm going to go see my parent. And apparently she's got like 2 Christmases worths of presents to give me. So that's nice. I haven't been able to get anything for anybody really, because I'm actually a terrible online shopper when it comes to getting Christmas presents. I'm really good at getting people stuff from like actually going shopping. From actually going to like a shopping centre, because we don't call them malls in the UK. If you go to an area that basically, if you go into the shopping district of town, I guess, then I'm really good at basically finding really nice presents for people. Or things like things that you can't really get on the high street and stuff. Like usually all year round, I would go to events. That's one of the things I used to like about the 1940s weekend and the steam rally, the steam rallies, the steam fairs, the county fairs in the UK. Is that basically they had stalls and there'd all be unique shit. And what I would do is I basically would get things for people for Christmas, like at those. And I never had a complaint. I'm really good at basically finding really nice stuff for people for presents and stuff. So yeah, because I'm fucking Santa. Because I'm a son of Santa. It's a thing we do. So yeah, I haven't been able to do that because, of course, for the past year and a half, I've been in lockdown. So I feel really guilty because my mum's got me a bunch of stuff apparently, and so has Damon's mum. Damon bought back a whole bunch of Christmas presents and Easter presents and stuff like that for me and Damon, and that was super nice. But you know. Jay McCarthy. What? Anyway, yeah. So, like I said, I feel really guilty for not getting anybody anything. Right, I should get on with the voting and stuff, shouldn't I? Has everybody seen the videos for the video for last week? Anybody here that's patrons of mine? Because the only way that you would have seen it is if you watched the video from Patreon or from the feed of the Patreon feed on my Discord. So yeah, I do have many presents coming, including a replacement for our hot tub, because my mum is getting a new hot tub when she moves, because she's moving from Cornwall to Essex. I don't know why. That sounds horrible. She's moving from fucking paradise, the one of the best places in the UK. Like Cornwall is like it's got the best beaches, the best weather, the best it's got really nice food. Oh my god, there's so many fat guys. There's so many fat bears in Cornwall and stuff. And it's god, there's so many Santas. There's so many Santas in Cornwall. And it's basically got like it's fucking heaven. It's the best part of the UK, in my opinion. It's the best county in the UK. There you go. Is fucking Cornwall, and she's moving to Essex. What? She's trading the picturesque clear water of the Atlantic and Irish Sea for fucking Thames Estuary brown sludge. What's wrong with my mum? I mean, I know she's crazy, but Jesus, she's not even moving to Lowestoft or Great Yarmouth or anything. which in my opinion is like the second best part of the UK. You know, not doing that. But yeah, she's moving. So basically, she's got a hot tub. She's got the same hot tub as us, I think. And essentially, we're getting that one. So the broken bubble jet will be a thing of the past. But because we'll have her one, which has only been used like for 2 years, and it's not been used that thoroughly like our one has. So yeah. But yeah, yes, Cornwall is a beautiful place. Cornwall is lovely. It's lovely. So yeah, that mouse doesn't work. Ugh. But yeah, I should do the voting, and then I will get on with the picture. Or at least show you the picture, because I'm kind of like a weird taste in my mouth. It's almost a salty taste. Because I had some like salt replacement, basically some not salt Ted chicken or something. We got some of this stuff. We got some of this chicken that has been kind of naturally salted, which means that basically they didn't add salt to it. They added a bunch of natural ingredients that kind of act like salt, and it tasted good, and it did taste salty, and it was nice, but the taste is still in my mouth somehow. Even though I've had fake chocolate milk as well, and some fruit juice. Essentially, I can still taste that, so I'm gonna have to go and fix that by having some fruit. Just getting a piece of apple and just kind of like rubbing it all around my tongue. I don't know, but yeah, I have got a bunch of votes to check on, so bear with me because I'm gonna have to do this from the beginning. Where's my pen? There it is. So yeah, you're gonna have to talk amongst yourselves, maybe. The pen don't work. There we go. Okay. So AJ voted for glutton padding. Where's glutton? There it is. Padding. Belly play. Oh, it's AJ, so they're not in order. Right, makes sense. Squishing. Just to make it easier for me, I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you can order them, put them in the right order, that would be awesome. Squishing bloated, bloating. Where is it? I can't find. I didn't have this problem last time. Oh, it's at the bottom. And balloon. Okay, and Jeffrey. With a squishing. Sorry if I'm saying these out loud. I really pop padding. Where's pop? Oh, there it is. Banner Fox, you got any predictions? Builder, there it is. Farmer. And is that it? Yeah. Farmer. Okay, who else? Who else voted? Kyle vote? Panafox, did you vote? Did you vote on here? Oh, just there. Okay. Piggy noise. Are you a patron? Did you put your patronage back in? I can't remember. I haven't checked. I just get notified when people, leave Patreon, and then when people join Patreon. But essentially, my brain seems to have a problem keeping track of that stuff. So yeah. I'll put you down for 2 anyway because you only voted for one thing, so it's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. Okie dokie. Any more votes? If you do have any more votes, then you're gonna have to yell them at me on the chat because I am just doing the Discord one. So again, more bearing with the me. Weekly topic poll. There it is. Okay. Piggy noise. Build. Farmer. Belly play. Okay. Right. Okay, I have the results then. You lost your psychic abilities. No, you didn't. Right. Okay, so do not vote on Discord either from now on because they will not be counted until I write the thing again. Write the new thing. But yeah, let me just do the quick tallying up again. Talk amongst yourselves. 0. Okay, we might have a problem. Right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it might be possible to do all of these at once. Maybe. So the results are. Let me just bring up the chat so I can see if anybody had any last minute votes. No, it's fine. Okay, so the results are Leather/Rubber Week had 2 votes. Advice Week had 0 votes. Squishing Week had 3 votes. Pub Week had 2 votes. Padding Week had 4 votes. Piggy Noise Week had 4 votes. Art Week had no votes. Pumping Week had no votes. Builder Tubs Week had 3 votes. Feet Week had no votes. Pipe Week had 2 votes. Furry Week had no votes. Farmer Tubs Week had 3 votes. Live Week had no votes. Belly Play Week had 4 votes. Balloon/Lunar Week had 1 vote. Funnel Week had no votes. Glutton Week had 2 votes. Cigar Week had no votes. And Bloating Week had 1 vote. So technically it is padding week, piggy noise week, and belly play week all at once. So it's only 3, so I can do all these at once. Although belly play week might be a bit interesting, because a padded belly is very, very hard to play with without shifting it. You know, but I'm okay. I'm okay with doing all these. I'm okay with these. So that's... So yeah, what would you like to see for padding piggy noise and belly play week? Start formulating your ideas now. Hey, sometimes it happens this way. It's just yeah. Give me a second to do all of the alterations and all that stuff, so that you can vote again early if you feel like it. If you want to do it just by listening to me read out the list, then you sure can. Because I'm going to read out the list now. So you can vote you can vote early for next week by typing either or leather/rubber week, advice week, squishing week, pup week, not padding not week or piggy noise week, art week, pumping week, builder tubs week, feet week, pipe week, furry week, farmer tubs week, live week, balloon/lunar week, funnel week, glutton week, cigar week, or bloating week. So if you do that, that'd be great. I'll count that vote early. I'm putting a random one in right now, because I always put like a random one in at the beginning. I also do that on Discord as well, so technically I do 2 random votes just to make sure that somebody votes, because that's happened. It hasn't happened for a while, but that has happened in the past. So yeah. That's a very interesting lineup. It's doable. Padding, piggy noise, and belly play. Doable. Well, you can do belly push-up padding video. I can't do a regular push-up video. I'm not built the way to actually do push-ups. You know, I can do them. It's just that when I filmed that in the past, it's incredibly hard to do them and film it by myself. It just, like I said, I'm not really built in the way to make that look impressive, because every time I have done that in the past, it always kind of looks a bit weird. And if I just put padding there, then it kind of just that would be even weirder. I mean, it's possible, but yeah. Plus, I don't know what the piggy noise function would be in that particular video, you know. So that covers two out of the 3 things that we want to nail, you know. I put it on the maybe section. Do I have a... Oh, it's on the other page. Of course it is. Of course it's on the other page. So it is padding. And piggy noise week. So what was the idea? Belly push-ups. They're just regular push-ups. Padded push-ups. I still feel like that would be that could be a video in itself, or it could be an element of this video. But like I said, I don't know how I would also simultaneously make piggy noises while I'm doing that. Piggy noises, by the way, if anybody's interested, is basically just it's either belly gurgly noises, burping, or farting. That's basically the three main piggy noises. So, I mean, I don't know how I would induce any of that whilst doing push-ups. But I've written it down. Like, I'm willing to experiment with the idea at least. So yeah. Okay. Can it be separate videos? Again, it could be either an element of I will decide that. Because basically I try to aim for making my videos at least 5 minutes long, at least, and I don't know how much traction I'm going to get with. I don't know how much I was going to say quantum tech. I was going to say quantum, which just means another word for time, which isn't another word for time. Quantum means something else. However much time traction it gets, I don't think it's going to get a lot of time traction just by doing that, unless I slowed it down or something. And even then, I don't think it's that interesting to slow down. Plus, I've tried not to use the slow down feature unless I absolutely have to, because YouTube's pretty good at basically it gives you the option to slow down videos or speed up videos as much as you want. So I've just not done that so much. So yeah, it might be. It kind of depends. It depends how much of an experiment this can be. But yeah, the thing is that also we haven't decided exactly what outfit I'm going to be padded in. So doing push-ups might be just out of the question if it's something that's really, really, makes me feel too hot, because technically I'm working out. So, plus I don't really have the space to do that. Like I said, I'm going to experiment with the idea. But yeah, yeah, think about it. Everybody think about it, because I'm going to do a brainstorming episode at some stage. Some stage this week, probably tomorrow, to basically figure out exactly when. Yeah. So I thought my thing was going to fall off. My thing was going to fall off. Okay, so it's piggy noise padding. So I can get rid of those. Where's my backspace button? Beep. Yep, that did it. Where am I? Hey. Piggy noise padding and belly play. So yeah. Robe for the push-up padding. Robe. But it would just open up when I bent down. Are you sure? Also, that's very warm. A robe is very warm. It's not workout in. I'm having real trouble with words today. I have no idea. Because my mouth keeps wanting to say the word inclusive, but It's not that. I'm trying to say the other word that kind of sounds like that. I know what word I'm trying to say, but for some reason my brain is not letting me use my mouth to make it. What the fuck? Okay, so that should be it. Save. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I thought it was going to leave a bigger space somewhere, but it's fine. So you can vote for all of those. Whatever. So yeah, the robe idea is probably not a good idea. Sorry. So yeah, well, we need to come up with ideas before tomorrow. So just think about it for tomorrow. Padding, piggy noise, and belly play. Just anything you'd like to see me do with any of those ideas. Okay, and we'll think about it. We'll have a proper brainstorming, probably while I'm colouring in and drawing and stuff. Oh, Discord. I've got to do Discord as well. So I will do Discord, and then I'm gonna have to run away because I'm gonna quickly show you the picture and how much progress I'm making on it. Then I'm gonna run away. Yeah. So where is my Discord? Give me Discord. Right. Okay. This my server. Topic poll. So piggy noise. Delete. Beep. Add in. Delete. Build a term, so I've got to go to the reactions. Sorry, more admin bullshit stuff. And belly play. Delete. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm going to randomly vote for Art Week. Again, I did say it was random. What emoji did I use last time? I just used the next emoji over. I think it was like a peach. Yeah, because now it's mango. Boop. There you go. Okay, and what's my message going to be? So it's padding. Piggy noise. I knew it was another P. Piggy noise. And belly play. Keep an eye out for the vids and live stream. Don't forget, I'm typing on one hand because I'm kind of holding the keyboard because I have to hold the keyboard above the drawing pad because the drawing pad's still out. Because, like I said, I was going to do the art, but I've just been talking. To boop. There we go. Okay, so you can now vote on Discord and you can vote on here, and we're all good. Okay, who wants to see a picture? Who wants to see a picture? So it's just that taste is still in my mouth. Ugh. Share my screen. Wee. I'll put it on full screen. Beep. Well, I'm just moving the cursor around. I'm not actually doing anything. You know, I'm not doing anything on the camera, so yeah. So here we are. I was working on Five's face, so I've got like this previous image I'm using for color reference for both the beaver and Five. And I do think that the mustache might have looked pretty good, especially with the maybe some of the maybe the small glasses that you've got as well. Ugh, would have worked. But yeah, this is a lot more Disney in the faces. And that's kind of what I was going for, so I'm kind of a bit annoyed at myself that I didn't put as much effort into Fives as I normally do. But yeah. So yeah, I was excuse me, god damn it, what's the deal with this tasty tasty gunky shit? Jesus. Yeah. So as you can see, I was just doing Carl's the Five's face, just the face coloring, and I had to redraw all of this again. I don't think it looks as good as the first attempt for some reason, but I did put the background in. Many of you might have seen it on Discord already, but yeah, I've almost finished doing the colors for the beaver. And I've done all of his colors. I haven't blended anything or made it textured yet, so it's a very flat color around his tail at the moment, but it looks okay. Now the beaver's almost done as well. Like I said, I've just got to do his tummy fur color. Got to do the blending around the arms. I mean on the arms and the feet. But yeah. And just in case you're wondering about all of this, all of the extra stuff, I basically created this concept for a mirror because I was drawing the outline for the mirror, and we did have it kind of as this shape. I'm talking at the camera as if you can see me. God damn it! Yeah, I basically had it at this as this shape because although it was like voted as being like an oblong shape, I kind of wanted it to be just slightly stylized or something. It would have looked a bit generic and boring and meh, you know, if I didn't do something with it. So I made it a kind of like this shape. What is the shape when all of the angles are curved? Good. Okay, my throat is really pissing me off. I simultaneously had indigestion, burpiness, as well as almost a hiccup, like an internal hiccup. I know they're all internal, but just a deep hiccup, you know, a cough, and my nose started to itch as well again, all at the same time. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah. So this mirror, god damn it. So whatever this shape is, where the rectangle is all of its sides are curved slightly inward. I was basically going to have that as a generic shape, but then my brain was like, what if it's a mirror, but it looks kind of like it's just polished chrome, and it kind of looks like fabric, like at least around the edges, like it's got a flat middle so that it does the mirror thing. But what if it's like a polished metal mirror that looks kind of like a flag, or like it's been stretched out or something? And I was like, oh my god, I so want that now. Where do I order that? But yeah, in the Furverse, they obviously have one because it's in their living room, I guess. Because this doesn't look like our living room, but in the Furverse, this is mine and Damon's living room. I now have something in my eye. Okay. Am I just being fucked with? It's just somebody up there with a voodoo doll. Which one of you bastards has a voodoo doll? And why are you fucking with me? I swear to God, Panafox, put down the voodoo doll. Somebody is definitely fucking with me. So I got something in my eye and I cannot concentrate on anything. And I nearly just Dettol wiped my eye, which would have been bad because it's basically it's essentially antibacterial soap, and I nearly just put it in my eye instead of just reaching for a regular tissue, you know. Anyway, yeah. So if anybody knows where I can find a mirror that looks like it's made of fabric, at least around the edges or something, let me know because I um I mean I've got the design in my head and I'm like, did I see this somewhere before? But yeah, I drew it anyway, just up there, and so that's supposed to be a mirror. Um, and Five's holding the box here. But yeah, I got all his color down and from his color reference. I don't know why it's not oriented in the middle. That's weird. But yeah, this is his color reference, and essentially I just used the colors that are on here and mapped them onto him here. So yeah. Excuse me, sir. I only believe in arson. Thank you. Well, that's what you say. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's what that mirror is. The cuckoo clock is because Damon's always wanted a cuckoo clock, but he basically has never gotten one because um, he knows it will drive me crazy. He has been very nice, and when I moved in, the first 2 years that I moved in, I tried very hard not to say anything about the ticking clocks that are in the house because because of my hypersensitivity to sound. Basically, it means that I can hear all the clocks ticking in the entire house. And for some reason, Damon had like a clock in every single room. Like he had like 3 clocks in the living room. He had one on the wall. No, he had 2 on the wall. He had and one on the mantelpiece. Um, and they all ticked. And that was irritating as fuck. Especially since I could also hear all the other clocks ticking in the house. He's got 2 in his study, although one of them was a gift from me, and it's like a fan that tells the time by spinning. So he only uses that in the summer. One in the bedroom, one on the landing, on the upstairs landing which is very tiny, by the way, to the stairs. He had 2 in the kitchen and 1 in the bathroom. So yeah, he had many clocks, and since then he has replaced all of the clocks. I was going to say almost all of the clocks with non-ticking clocks. None of them tick. So he's been very nice, but he has mentioned a couple of times, just since I've known him, only a couple of times, that he would love a cuckoo clock, like a proper traditional cuckoo clock. So I basically put a cuckoo clock there. And I did remind him when he mentioned about the cuckoo clock, that you can totally have clocks that tick as long as you basically limit the clocks that tick to one or two. Because again, I can hear all of them when I step into that house. When I step into the house, I can hear all of them, and it drives me crazy. And if you got a cuckoo clock, I would be okay with that. But it would have to be in his, in a place where I would hardly go, which means that it would probably just be in his lab. So yeah. But yeah, also these picture frames here, they look blank, and that's only because I'm going to put I've got 3 pictures in mind in which to put here, so that's why they're blank for now. But I'm actually going to put I'm actually going to put one of them is for this picture. So yeah, I'm just going to shrink them down and just slot them in these 3 spaces. So that's why they're there. So I do actually have 3 pictures to put there. But yeah, the sofa is based off of a smaller version of Damon's old sofa that I kind of broke. I'm not that big and heavy, okay? I have no idea how I broke that sofa. But yeah, it's kind of like in that design, and it's super low res. I don't know why I made it that chunky lined, but whatever. This is just a table. I was just trying to fill this space. I don't think this has any significance. I really love bonsai trees, and I used to keep them, and but sadly they all died when I basically went on holiday, and my parents decided to not take care of them somehow. So yeah, so that's me, I guess. And then we got like a bunch of books and magazines on kind of like this end table here, and yeah, that's all of the picture. I do have like I don't really like this side view of 5 so much, mainly because it's not accurate. You know, he's a very pudgy pup. He basically if this was actually his side, we wouldn't be able to see. It would extend out to here. It would. So this is not. That's kind of bugging me a little bit, but you can kind of tell here that if he was in the picture, his sides would extend like to here and here. But yeah, he's way rounder than both of these guys, probably put together. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the picture. That's what I'm working on. I was just doing the flat color for that before moving on to the proper color, which I'm probably going to do tomorrow. Oh, dude, my grandma had a cuckoo clock. I swear, trying to sneak at night used to be hell. Trying to sneak at night? What do you mean? Was it an actual like proper cuckoo clock, or was it a a fake plasticky kind of like if somebody walks past the thing, it goes off for some reason? I used to see those things. They used to be everywhere when I was a teenager. Oddly enough, in Europe, just when I did my backpacking in Europe, basically there was like every fucking country, every fucking train station that had like a souvenir shop thing, they would sell these plasticky cuckoo clocks that weren't actually cuckoo clocks. They had a fake shitty clock like attached to them, but they were plastic, and like they had a very, very obvious sensor that if basically you went past it, they would do the cuckoo clock thing. And it's like, okay. I think I actually bought one for somebody, but I have no idea who that was. I think it was my aunt or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was so tacky and shit. But yeah. Yes, bonsai trees are neat. You did an excellent job on this stuff. Thank you. Um, Thank you. Yeah, I'm really hoping that that they like it. Damon likes it so far. He's been giving me feedback on it, and he likes it so far. um, I really did capture his pose because I swear to God, yesterday when I was drawing this, when I was drawing the background and stuff, I came into the house and I came into the living room, and he was basically in that pose on the sofa, looking at his phone, and it was like, do the thing, and, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. So that's it. Let's That's it so far. I'm When I come back, I'll probably finish this up when I'm watching something on TV. Um, Anything but anybody wants to talk to me about before I go? Remember I will be back tomorrow. Um, and remember to bring your ideas for the padding, piggy noise, and belly play video, because I will very much like to have those. I will, of course, think about it myself and probably come up with a plan to do something. But I'd much rather do something that you guys want as opposed to just something that I have an idea that's possible, maybe, you know? Because I kind of feel like I did that for one of the videos, for one of the videos for when we had my big absence, basically. And I just remember editing a couple of those, in fact, and being like, oh yeah, nobody actually said this one. I just kind of did this one because it was passable, I guess. So yeah, it's not as fun, you know. If I do something and I know somebody's going to really enjoy it, then I get more out of that, of making that, than I do from like being like, okay, that'll do, you know, kind of thing. So yeah. I do want a bonsai tree. The thing with me and plants is that essentially, I'm usually very, very good at cultivating plants, looking after plants and stuff. I'm really good at looking after friends' plants and stuff. Even things in the garden, I'm usually very good at. What absolutely annoys me about plants is that um, you do one thing wrong usually, and they're just not resistant to it. Like, oh my god, I overwatered it with this one time, but that fucking killed it. It's like, seriously? Seriously? Because that happened to, I had 3 bonsai plants. I basically bought one and then managed to keep that one alive. So I bought another one, and it decorated my room. Um, and then I bought another one once. One of them died because essentially it was basically already dying when I got it. But then, like I said, both of the other ones died when my parents didn't look after it. But it's just that, oh no, the middle one, the middle bonsai plant that I got, that one died because, like I said, I overwatered it once. I just one time, I basically thought that I wasn't getting enough water because some of it kept spilling out the bottom, and I was like, oh, I must have. It's like, oh, it's spilling out the bottom before it can actually. I thought that was all of the water that I put into it, but apparently I put some more in there, as well as put some tissue, so that basically the soil retained the water, and that killed it. So it's like, come on. It didn't, it didn't just look like it was wilting. It literally just fucking died. It was like, oh good, oh good. And then my mum killed the other one. So yeah, so it was like, yeah, great. But yeah, no, if I had space in the house, or even in here, then I would get another bonsai tree. I might do in my new office. Whenever that is. So yeah. Okay, guys. Well, like I said, I'm gonna go. I just realised that I'm still not on. I'm not on camera. I'm still not on camera. Okay, guys. I'm gonna put my glasses back on. I'm gonna go because that taste is just really pissing me off. Right. I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, bring your ideas. Really want to hear them. I do. I really do. And yeah. But I've got nothing else to say, so yeah. Somebody's phone is going off. Either in that house or that house. It's not our phone because our phone has a different ring tone. It's nearly 5 a.m. and somebody's telephone is going off. Hope it's nothing serious. Jesus. It's gone now. It stopped. Yeah. Anyway. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, stretch. Belly rubs. Belly rubs. And belly salute. And yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Ugh. I'm going to rub my tongue all over some fruit. That sounds weird, but that's what I mean. I'm not lying. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway. Toodles. Beep.